Yep, controversial play during the playoff game between the New York Mets and LA Dodgers. LA's Chase Utley now suspended 2 games for this slide that broke Mets shortstop Ruben Tejada's leg. ABC's TJ Holmes is at Citi Field where the teams play again tonight. Good morning, TJ.
Hey, good morning, Robin. Yes, Citi Field. Citi Field. I'm at a baseball stadium, not a football stadium, to talk about what was the most talked about and vicious tackle of the weekend. The play resulted in a comeback for the Dodgers, but also sparked outrage. And now the result, you got one player with a broken leg, another player suspended, and a new most hated man in New York.
Overnight, Major League Baseball taking action against the LA Dodgers' Chase Utley after his controversial slide broke the leg of New York Mets shortstop Ruben Tejada.
Chase Utley go in hard at second. Tejada is down.
Utley suspended for the next 2 games of the National League Division Series, a decision he says he'll appeal. The LA Dodgers tell ABC News they stand behind Chase Utley and his decision to appeal the suspension, saying they feel this was the appropriate course of action. The slide sparked a heated debate about the fine line between good hard baseball and dirty play.
It wasn't a slide. It's a tackle.
The Mets were up 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th Saturday when Utley ran hard to second base. Watch as Utley goes into base, sliding late and upright, barreling into Tejada, sending him flying into the air. The Mets shortstop eventually carted off with a broken right fibula. Reaction to the play was mixed.
As a base runner in that situation, your job is to clear him out of the way.
Chase Utley is not a dirty player. He's not even overly aggressive as far as I'm concerned. But he did slide late.
Fans were in an uproar, one tweeting, "There's a difference between a clean takeout slide and tackling somebody." League executive Joe Torre, in a statement overnight, called it an illegal slide. Utley maintains he wasn't trying to hurt Tejada.
I think you're taught from a young age to try to break up double plays. I think that's winning baseball.
During the 2010 season, Utley, then playing for the Phillies, took out Tejada in a similar play.
And how about that slide by Utley?
But this time, Utley's slide cost the Mets their starting shortstop.
Well, baseball will try to hear that appeal from Utley sometime today before game. And even if not, Utley could still be on the field tonight. New York ready to give him a New York welcome. Robin.
All right, TJ, thank you very much. And who better to weigh in on this than Mike Greenberg and Mike Golick, the hosts of ESPN's Mike and Mike. So we're going to show the controversial slide again. And Mike and Mike, what say you?
I have no problem with the slide by Chase Utley. I don't have any problem with him doing his job. His job is to break up that double play. If you want to call that play reckless, I'll go that far. If you want to call it dirty, I will not. My problem is with the way the play is officiated. In my opinion, it is part of a theme. The officiating, the umpiring, and the baseball postseason so far has been nothing short of an embarrassment. If that isn't interference, then I've never seen interference in my entire life.
It's a hard slide. If you want to say bordering, reckless, you could say that. Dirty, I don't think there was any intent to hurt Tejada on the play at all. We see hard slides all the time. You go to Rule 6.05, 7.09, whatever you want. It all says in the umpire's judgment. This is the same as the NFL, Robin, is that you can't replay the judgment of an official. So when the replay showed on this, it was all about whether the Tejada touched the bag or not whether it was reckless. There's nothing they can do. This is all on the umpire who ruled that it wasn't reckless.
So what do you think about the suspension? Because it is a 2-game suspension. He has appealed. They're going to rule before game time tonight.
They better rule before game time. I mean, they have to. And I think Utley's going to win his appeal. Just for the fact, I think he'll show a bunch of tape that said, wait, this has happened a bunch. And umpires have not even called the player out, let alone suspended them after the fact. But how can you suspend
But the more important point is that they're not going to go back and rule him out, which is what they should have done in the first place. This game should be replayed from the point at which that play took place, and the Dodgers should be out of the inning without a run having scored.
Citi Field is going to be electric. You know that tonight. Are you fearful that, you know how baseball can be, that there could be some retaliation?
There's no reason for Matt Harvey to get any retaliation here. Baseball players have memories like elephants. This will happen next year or 5 years from now. Sometimes it happens, you don't even know why it happened, but the players know. There is no way you do this in the postseason at all. I don't think so.
And for those who have followed the story all year, the fact that it is Matt Harvey, of all people, who finds himself in the center of this, with already all the questions about how many pitches he's able to throw and how many innings he's able to go, the fact that he now finds himself in a do I need to throw at him situation is remarkable.
Mike and Mike, you have spoken. Don't you have a show to do or something? Go run along now. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much. Caught them in a commercial break in the show. They have more of an issue with the umpires than they do.
Sure seems like it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens if the suspension will hold.